Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I will be your host today for Imperator Rome. Welcome back to episode 10 of our Carthage Punic power run here, where, as you already saw from the first few minutes of the intro, last episode a few things went wrong during recording. Namely, OBS didn't tell me that after a Windows update, which I'm pretty sure was the cause, since my keyboard was also out of whack, it actually didn't recognize my microphone when my computer started back up. And so I had to go and fix that after I did the recording, not realizing that my audio did not work. So that's kind of why you see the situation you see here today. That makes, number of things that went wrong in this series times 2, which, usually I like to keep it at none, but, the first one was entirely my own fault. This next one, or the one that just happened, was just really unfortunate. Just unfortunate in every sense of the word. Just out of my control. A real shame. Anyways, this is what the situation in the world looks like right now. Basically, the thing is, Rome is going to start losing some loyalty, but they're gaining their... never mind, they're not gaining food each month. I absolutely lied to you, and I don't know why this is the case. Okay. Alright then. Anyway, I guess that means we're going to have to do a little bit of something like that, just to fix that. But anyway. A couple more inventions as well. We'll go with... that does not matter. This might matter a little bit. There we go. And we'll finish the wars we have over here. Now we can start with this mission, because we now own this land directly. Oh, in fact, it has imports. Even better. You are 100% Punic and Canaanite, which is even better. That's brilliant, actually. That means we're gonna give you a bit of dye. Sure, why not? Nothing else that we want to give you. We're going to hand out fish over to Rome when that's done, because I guess we're just supplying Rome off of fish now. That's just how that is. Other than that, well, we're pretty much done with this whole fighting thing that we're doing. Except for a few things. Apparently, I don't know where you're going. Maybe back home? Don't know where your home is, but whatever. As for Eburania, which is over here, we need one more fort to take, and then we'll be done. Of course, we have been at war for quite the while, so... did I trade away the fish like an idiot? I might have. I wasn't checking what that trade was. If it was, then I'll just untrade it. Yeah, it was, okay. I'll have to untrade it back. We'll trade the wood here. But we'll untrade it back for when we're ready to ship it off to Latium. In fact, you guys are losing food now, and that just makes my day that much better. Every single moment I witness this. I guess we just have a lot of pops. I guess it's just really just so many pops. Creates a massive issue for us. And not enough buildings. You know what we're gonna do here? We should have done this already, but we're gonna have to produce more food here. It's not very much food, but seeing as the mine is not gonna help. It's not gonna help for the meantime, at least. We're gonna start by building a couple of settlements. In fact, Rome over here. I'm sorry, Rome, but we're actually going to have to get rid of the fort. Build a slave estate, which kind of sucks, but that's just how things are now. Produce a little bit more food. Eventually we can get rid of it, but... I keep looking at trades without actually checking what they are. That was my, yeah, precious metals, huh? That's fine. It gives us faster assimilation, which is good. Better than not having it, at least. Oh, that was weird. Next we want the Mines of Iberia, which should be these things here, but we actually don't have all this land yet, so. You want my precious metals? Sure, we don't have much of a use for them right now. Our only, actually we have no disloyal province. Now we have one, Mesocilia. That siege is over. Mesocilia does not like what we're doing. Probably because we're doing really dumb stuff. Why are we doing that? Let's go with... autonomy would be, or even, where's my harsh treatment? There we go. That's better. That's a lot better, actually. In fact, what are you importing? Olives? That does make happiness, right? So that's kind of true. But it would lose, it doesn't lose that much. Okay, come on. We're gonna cancel one of our precious metals trades from over here. Scroll down to precious metals. That's base metals. Definitely pass by the precious metals. We're going to trade them over to here. Get a little bit more loyalty in here, because apparently it's not very good. People are not happy right now, and I'm not really sure why. Maybe because the religion is absolutely not ours. Let's also install a provincial whatever, which will help slightly, not very much, but whatever. Anywho, time for me to take all this land and get a lot of aggressive expansion. Then over here, do the same thing, and probably end up with over 100, which is, or sorry, over 50, which is even better. Even better. Absolutely fantastic. Yep, there it is. That is 51 in it. 50.71, hoo boy. But, you know, thankfully, we can decrease it ever so slightly. And it goes down by 0.15 a month, which is not bad, at least. Loyalty's still going down because you guys just don't like this guy, maybe? Is that why? Harsh treatment. This guy's plus some amount. There's nothing particular about him. These guys are just upset. They're just really, really upset. Probably because of culture reasons. And, well, aggressive expansion does do that little culture thing, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, we need to kind of lay off on the conquering for a little while, I think. Sure, let's go with that. Makes no difference to me. Then we have the silver port. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. That doesn't really, improve much for me, though. There are a couple of things I don't have, like Zelda. Where's Zelda? Hold on. Oh, and it has city status. Okay. Well. It's actually not bad. And that does give our capital city a whole bunch of tax, and our capital city is basically the equivalent of a metropolis. It's not quite a metropolis. I think it's still a city level. I don't think it's a metropolis, at least. Sure, have some stone, I don't care. Oh, new ruler, okay. Also, you guys are actually starting to lose food because we have too many citizens in here. That's always fun. Well, we can build a slave estate over here. Anywhere with farmlands, that is fair game. Over here as well. Once we have the money, of course. Another slave estate. Scorned family, which would come from the Butternid? Yes, Butternids. Sure, take that. Envoy for wine, sure. Fourth army is over here because they can't really even afford to step foot in Latium. The Omen will give us provincial loyalty, definitely. A couple of areas don't like us, which is reasonable, but I don't like that. Yeah, Rome is definitely going to have to be stopped. I'm just looking at this right now, and they just went around us. They don't even care that we took their capital city. They're just like, well, we're moving on. Which means I am going to have to kill them. Not yet. Our aggressive expansion is disgustingly broken, but if we can fix it, that'd be great. In fact, that goes down by 0.14 a month, and that can go down further by maybe an office thing? Yes, no, yes, actually. Hold on, do we have someone? No, we don't have anyone better in office. Okay, well, that's going to have some decent impact. As for over here, we might even have to produce food, which would be interesting. Start with olives, though, to make people happy. Happy produces more stuff. Latium has low food. Oh, we could stop being friends with them. We already owe the civic faction favors. I don't really like that, so we're gonna go ahead and say no to that. How is Latium? Oh, we're actually getting some majority Canaanites, which is nice. Olives, sure. Not bad. I mean, in here we have 7 Canaanites. Over here we have 20 Canaanites. We get a lot of money, and people... Oh, they move from our territory to the Boletian territory. And we'll just let them go. I don't actually care. We get a bit of money, which I can use for some good things, particularly over here, because we need more food. So let's go check out those things. We need some more farmlands, which we can check with terrain. All of these are cities, though. Okay. Let's start improving said cities. A couple of marketplaces, libraries, academies, aqueducts. We can start founding the metropolis, which might not be a bad idea. Might not be bad. Marketplace isn't bad, but I think I'm going to produce another academy. Definitely. As for other cities here, you have a granary, which is like, eh. Also, 2 forts? Why do you want 2 forts? I don't. What I do want, though, is multiple of these. Same thing over here. Just a whole bunch of these. Start giving me a bunch of citizens, please and thank you. Base metals, sure thing. We're making a lot of money. Well, we're not making that much money. I'm guessing that's because all of our cultures are unhappy. All the wrong culture and wrong culture groups are incredibly unhappy, which produces like nothing for us. So, also maybe because we have maintenances up. That's also true. As for over here, yeah, these things are getting disloyal, definitely. That means we're going to get rid of you. Assign you here. This guy, he's loyal, right? Yeah, he's really loyal. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure I'm not giving armies away to disloyal governors. That would kind of be a stupid idea. There we go. These areas should definitely improve. We're going to go with harsh treatment, actually. Because I like that a lot better. Except it doesn't work as well. I still like it better regardless. This guy is already increasing, so we might as well swap to religious conversion. Over here, you don't like what's going on here, so we're going to go ahead with harsh treatment, which will improve that. Over here, you guys are improving anyway. Okay. Over here, whoa, that's Druidic in the middle of nowhere. This is like a yin and yang kind of thing here. We got Iberic in the middle of Druidic and Druidic in the middle of Iberic. Interesting. Interesting how many religions there are in the game. Especially even the small ones like Jain, which have like no existence, and Buddhist. But they're still there, which is interesting. As well with like Jewish is in here, that's kind of cool. And then the massive ones. Like Tuistic, Druidic, Iberic, Hellenic, Heptatic apparently as well. We should be friends with the king of this guy, which is where, sorry? Musulamia, oh. Yeah, why the hell not? Sure. Declaring a war is not going to happen because we're friends with the king now, but we're also importing, apparently. Sure, that's fine. These guys need a new navy leader. Oh, apparently that creates a scorned dude, so we're gonna, of course, do the really, really exploitable trick here. I don't know if this is supposed to be, you know, something that can be patched, but too bad at this point, honestly. Too bad, Paradox. If you feel like patching it, here it is. This is the bug, but it's not even a bug. It's just a very clear exploit to what you were trying to do. Doesn't make much of a difference, but it's still there. So, rip. Giant, massive rip. Alrighty then, manpower is nearly capped, which I don't like to see, but we're also way too aggressively expanded right now. With, you know, all of North Africa taken, and various other places as well. Let's do a little bit of something here. I'm looking for regions, actually. Thank you. So here's Numidia. The disloyal province. It was this one over here, which is not in there. It's in Mauritania. So, I'd like you to go over to here. I think I should also start building roads once I get the chance. Do I have the ability to create roads? I might. No, I can't. Okay. Once I do, though, oh boy, roads absolutely everywhere. With an empire already this big, we definitely need roads. At least from Carthage all the way down to here would be nice. I was also thinking we'll have a central you know, the regional capital, not just like the provincial, because we have provinces, but also like a really specific regional capital. So regions, we have Constantania here, we have Baetica, Lusitania, Galatia, oh of course it would be, and Tarraconensis. So they're each going to have their own metropolitans, or metropolitanias, or metropolises, those ones, something like that. Let's get those tribesmen a little bit working. These guys are still on their way, although I imagine they're there. Hold on, let me check. Region. Yeah, they're pretty much there. Well, they can just sit there then. Oh boy. Owes them. We'll increase that value by 1. Sure. I feel like the favors are going to come back and kill me one day. Because I have way too many favors with everyone, but... Sign to the region. Improve this. Thank you very much. That was a pain. A massive, massive pain. Now these areas are doing fine, except for this one, because for some reason we're culture converting. Well, is it working? It's not even working, so what would be the point? That's kind of working. But not enough for me to say, sure, go ahead. No, we're gonna go, of course, with our beautiful harsh treatment. Which will be nice. Everything else is not owned by me, so it doesn't matter. Let's go and grab another import. No, we can't, never mind. Pirates everywhere. But that's fine. I think I became an actual pirate, what do you call it? Pirate haven in one of our places, which is kind of counterintuitive to the whole pirate thing. But we get massive import value out of it, so I don't know. It's whatever. In fact, if we do this, we're making 50 ducats, which apparently they are called, by the way, 50 ducats a month. We can use that for a lot of improvements. Especially over here. What is this? You produce stone? Well, let's add a mine then. What do you produce? Olives? Let's add a slave estate then. Or, yeah... No, it's not food, technically. Sure. Over here, you produce dyes, so that would be another slave estate, I think. Right? Yes, indeed. Over here, you produce metals, so we'll go ahead with the mine when we can. Which will be next month. Beautiful. I mean, I know I could be going down a mission tree that would, like, help this, but... Oh well. Actually, I'm interested in the rest of this. Tartesia. But who is that? Heirs of Tartesia. I'm gonna have to type this in then. Tartesia. Over yonder. Ah, okay. So we could either kill them, or we could be friends, but they hate us. Aggressive expansion is a bit of a pain. Ooh, you want office. Rosetices. There you go. Have fun. Have at it. Give me the gift and then I'll instantly transfer you out. Because this guy isn't supposed to have an army anyway. He's supposed to come back over here for these purposes once there's still food. Speaking of food, let me grab that fish for my trade. And get that out of here. There we go. That's that's a massive amount of food now. Oh boy, not bad. Not bad. I think each fish we actually bring in, yeah, is an additional 3. Each individually. Which means over here we can even, you know, very quickly hit that very quick exploit button. And then bring them back. You also need to go back to naval landing. You over here. Okay, not bad. Exploits are a lot of fun. A lot of fun for especially just that purpose. Okay, let's move on to other things we can improve. Maybe we can send a gift. Apparently it's something I have to do, so... 10 ducats is not very much, it's fine. Anything else I can do in these areas? Maybe I can... Well, we have this city here, apparently, which has no buildings. So obviously we're going to go with, well... You're the right everything, actually. You produce precious metals. Maybe I should turn you into a production area. No, that'd be kind of useless, though, wouldn't it? It's pretty much just still good to put libraries in areas where everything else doesn't matter. As for you over here, though, I don't like any of these buildings. These are all trash. The foundry, useless. Tax is okay, but if you're unhappy and you're not the right religion anyway, it's not like you're going to give me much tax. Tax offices are not going to be that useful. We're going to go ahead with, of course, some religious conversion. Pretty much all the cities I can find. Let's try and go ahead with religious conversion. It'll just make it so much easier. None of these areas are cities, though, because I guess there was only one person able to make cities. Everyone else is just too poor, which is kind of a shame, but oh well. Let's bring in some olives. Sure, get the slaves happier. Now, when it comes to over here in Rome, we have a couple of building slots, maybe. There's one over here, but that's not really much use. I guess I could just... Sure. Over here, another building, of course, should end up being the temple. Just for that extra little bit of conversion. In fact, are these all Hellenic? Of course it would be Hellenic. That's a dumb question to ask. Let's go with that. And the next one will be the final one for what we have. What does our tech look like? I mean, I know we have a bad ratio because we have so many pops now. Let's say 15%, 31%. No, still not very good, but oh well. Also, can I drill these guys? They don't, well, you don't have a commander, of course, but we'll do this. We have decreased pay. Hold on, I might go ahead and just start drilling them. Where's my economy? How do I keep skipping over that? Okay, now you get to drill. I think I'll get everyone to drill, actually. With everyone drilling, that'll give me a little bit of military experience, which we can use to keep on rushing down certain things. Oh, I guess the gift slowly goes down over time. Okay, never mind. Odd, though, that I have to be friends with this one nation for some reason. I find it a little bit odd. But okay. Well, actually, you guys have an... Oh, you have a unique... A very unique heritage, actually. The heritage of Tartessos. Or Tartessos or something. I don't know. You actually have your own unique thing. Which is interesting. You don't see a lot of that in areas that didn't get much work. In terms of, oh, you even have the Montagne heritage. Interesting, yeah, so there are a couple of unique heritages around here. Arvenian. Interesting. Never really expected that, okay. So, 1515, it looks like even the tribes are starting to unite pretty well, which is interesting. Oh, jeez, okay, yeah, alright then. There's also one of the patches came out recently. In fact, it's 1 point something, the beta one, the 1.3.2. Currently we're on 1.3.1, you know, the working one. But, yeah, I don't know if this would be compatible with that. I was thinking maybe, but if it breaks the game, that would be a massive rip, actually, so... Assembly of Citizens. Not a bad idea. Alrighty, any disloyal provinces? No, that's exactly what I like to see. These areas are slowly being converted to Punic culture, which is very nice. Oh boy, he's going straight to prison, huh? Oh, I forgot we just deleted his money. We just yeeted it all. Took the whole thing. No mercy. God, right, forgot about that. Every province without Punic as a dominant culture as we have a lot of provinces. Ooh. Ah. 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 Ooh. Okay. This may plunge your nation into a civil war, you say. I don't know about that one, Chief. That's not in my best interest. But we could probably survive it? Why not? Let's make things interesting. We are kind of at the end of the game, though. Let's do it. Okay. This is interesting. We'll see if it'll happen, but for now, since pretty much out of time for today at least, we'll see how things go in the next few episodes. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day.